Sylvia, attention, please. This is Linda Gold. Here is where you can get spiritual tips. I teach a lot how you can solve your problem without contacting anybody. God has give you guinea. There's a grace you carry. So make use of your grace. Make use of your power. May God bless you. I want to teach something. A lot of people they give birth, and you can notice that when you give birth, the baby begin to 6 months, begin to give you a sign. You begin to comb the head of the baby, and the baby will be removing your hand. Why? Because that baby is a Nazareth. Some people don't notice it till the baby begin to show the head, begin to tie the head. They begin to notice, and some will fall sick. You begin to go to hospital, begin to do a lot of things. Very, very simple. When you have a baby and you notice that the baby is Nazareth, please save your comb. Don't use the comb on that baby because it's a Nazareth. Go and read your Bible. You know what the Bible called Nazareth? They are powerful people. They are powerful beings. They are blessed. They carry a lot of glory. Yes. When you born a dada, don't begin to shame or do this. What you carry is a glory child. What you carry is a Nazareth. They are very powerful beings. They have tough one. Is in the woman, is in the man. So when you have such baby, what you will do is what? To do this, to make that blessing, that glory that baby carry to enter inside the baby. How can you do it? A lot of people don't know. It's only spiritual church or all spiritual, the white garment or all this, and they normally practice it. But I want to tell you, if you are individual, you don't know left and right, and you have a baby, and the baby has dada, those dada baby. I'm talking about how to treat your dada so that anytime you see your baby will look fine. Anytime you see your baby, it will give you what you want. What will you do? Get me an olive oil. Any olive oil you have, get olive oil. Make sure it's olive. Please get original olive. Another thing you get seed flour. You can get seed flour, you can get beans, you can use the two at the center because of some people don't have money. You can get this one, you can go with this, can go with this. Then what will you do? You add salt, 3 pinch of salt or 7 pinch of salt in the olive oil. Then you find a candle. Please use blue candle. Blue is spiritual, but if you can't find blue, I have blue, but it's big one. Use blue. Blue is spiritual. But if you can't find blue, use red, use white. White is all purpose. Then when you combine the mixture, keep it and light the candle beside the olive oil and say, let the house be light. And when the lights appear, that can disappear. That every power that your baby have will enter your baby. That no man born of a woman can tamper the power or the glory that your baby have. Leave the candle to burn down. Then make use of, begin to rub the baby that olive oil. Make sure you anoint that baby head, that the oil can never dry on the head. While doing this, for you to make the power that the baby carry, the glory that the baby, to enter the baby before the time that he would like to cut his hair. Because when the power did not enter the baby and you cut the hair, some of them, it will make them, they will not talk well. Some will be crippled. Some, because the power they have did not enter them. This is a secret. I just want to open the secret. A lot of people will know. Just I will tell you something. Again, just saw one man that came to my ministry. I was ministering. Then I saw the baby they carry, and the baby was started talking to me. I said, wow. I said, who owned this baby? They carried the baby, and the baby was, I carried the baby in my time, begin to pray. And said, why did they cut the baby head? Because the power did not enter. They said they just cut the baby. The baby showed that they cut the baby head, and the baby stopped talking. Another thing that happened to the baby, that the baby leg begin to toy like a polio. And the boy cannot walk. They begin to carry the boy along many places. And they go here. People, they begin to spend money unnecessarily. And they said somebody directed them to me. That's why they come. I said, your baby said that you need cow. And I begin to laugh. I tell the baby that even they say your mother and say your father, they cannot buy cow. So what we'll do, I will appease them because they have already annoyed the baby. I begin to tell them, the baby is a great person. And you just, because you are the parents, you shadow him and cut his head. And the power did not enter him. You will see the annoyance. A lot of them will fall sick. And you take them to the hospital, you give them injection, they will die. Yes, those baby, you are taking their life in danger. So after I begin to minister, the baby said he want the father to do saraka. And because the father, there is another baby is coming. And he said that the baby will not come. This is what the boy is saying is spiritual. And he now allow the baby to come. Unless they do saraka, they will kill lamb for him. Take it to cook rice to appease him before he will agree. The father said, it's done. And the baby began to laugh. Everybody was shocked because immediately I released the message. And the father said, he's agreed. And the baby began to laugh. If you see the way the baby laugh, you say that he's adult. They began to laugh. Everybody was shocked. I said that is spiritual thing. Because the father has agreed in what he requested. And the baby began to happy. So before next week, they buy the cow, the lamb, they begin to do the saraka. After they do the saraka for the boy, few weeks the boy begin to talk again. Few weeks the leg begin to change, but it did not change immediately because the thing has already give another shape. A lot of people are passing through a lot of these things and they don't know what to do. Why I'm releasing this video? A lot of people are asking me, I born Dada. They say Dada is evil. Dada is a very powerful being. He's a great people. When you born Dada, don't shy. They are fine. When you notice that the Dada is beginning to color, fine dye the baby. The hair will be sweeting. You use coconut water to wash the baby hair. You make the power to, because coconut water, man and woman don't know how it enters there. So when you use it to wash the baby hair, you save the baby grow, you save the baby power. A lot of people will touch them on the head. A lot of people, when they touch the hair, they are begin angry. But when you begin to use coconut water to wash it, you remove the hands that touch him. You are making the baby to become glorious. They will begin to happy. So you pamper your baby. If it's your baby, is a Dada, do such a thing. You notice the power enter. When the time reaches for you to cut the hair, the baby will remove the head and give you. You know the time has been reached. It will be dragging it. And when you bring it and give it to you, you know it's done to cut. Then, if you don't want to, you want to take it to any pastor to do it, you can do it yourself. You find another Dada, give the person scissors, it will cut it. Then you go ahead and bab the baby. Yes, if you have money, you do saraka, but all of them like saraka. If you don't have money, you buy sweet, biscuits, Fanta and Coke and do saraka for the baby. You may thought, so I don't want this video to long, it's already going wrong, so that you can share it to another people, a lot of mother that has this kind of issue, so that they know how to solve their problem. I love you all.